Hello everyone, Michael here with Best Paw Forward Dog Training. And what we're working on with Luca here, Joanna has Luca. We're going to work on leash skills and polite greetings, okay? So, while she's excited like that, she's not going to be able to say hello, okay? Joanna, we'll do the sit stay right up here. So like as you're coming up, get her up, sit stay, I'll just be here, okay? But we want to get her in the pattern of walking well on leash. So Joanna's going to not tolerate any pulling. She's going to reinforce or praise her when she's loose by her side, okay? And then she's going to get her up onto place for sits. And we're going to use this prop to teach her that when you pass people, do so politely, okay? Come up here, sit. You don't need to be all over them. I'll get on this side so that Joanna's on the natural side there. And then we can integrate into that greetings, okay? So she's curious about the board. She's nice and calm right now. There's a little praise there, reinforcement, and then we walk off and do another lap. Okay, so we'll do this a few times. So I like patterns like this because patterning behaviors does a couple things for you and the dog. For you, it teaches you the controls. Okay, all too often I see with owners, they're not giving proactive controls nearly enough. So like as you approach the board, tell her place, sit, say hello, reinforce attention back on you, and then you keep going. Okay, so this shows Luca the same thing, that there's this kind of method to the madness, right? There's this way about which we walk on leash. There's this way about which we approach people. There's something we're supposed to do when we approach people. Okay. Good girl. And actually on that repetition, you notice Luca wanted to go away from me, not toward me. And then if I brought my hand down, she kind of got excited. So that's indication that she honestly right now doesn't want to say hello, which is perfectly fine, okay? So when we notice that, we don't force her into interactions with people. We're still going to work the people distraction side of things here. So just the next rep, I'm not going to force her to say hello to me, okay? She's walking like a wonderful little princess on that leash there. See that little head turn and kind of tried to get behind Joanna? It's because of the interaction that's been happening here. She's like, I don't really want that right now. I want the food. I don't want you to touch me. And that's perfectly fine, okay? And now I'm venturing to guess that this next approach, she won't dip out as much in response to me. We'll find out, okay? Because I didn't give her interaction that last time. Yeah, exactly. So she said, okay, Michael's not going to touch me. Cool. I don't have to go behind Joanna, right? They're constantly speaking to us. We just have to know what we're looking for so that we can listen, all right? And believe it or not, a lot of bad behaviors actually come from these minor communication signs that we miss, okay? So a lot of times when we force dogs into interactions that they don't want, they'll jump, they'll look for some form of control, they'll be avoidant, or they get overly excited and stimulated, and then they behave poorly out of that, okay? So as you can see, she's performing the pattern perfectly now that there's no risk of interaction, all right? So we'll do one more here, and then we'll end this. She's doing super wonderful. We just love her. Now, that time she actually came up, got excited to see me, kind of came toward me. So this is probably a good rep to say hello to her, but I'm just going to let her finish on that perfect note. All right, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will see you guys on the next one.